Well, hello, everybody. Let's welcome Dr. Jan Palmer to the On Deck with Dawson Dawson series. Hey, Jan, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. So for those of you that don't know, Dr. Jan Palmer is the president and founder of the Communication Excellence Institute, which I've had the pleasure of knowing about for the last probably 8-9 years. I'm so happy you're on the program today because our 18,000 plus listeners really need communication. They write to me quite frequently. How do I say and do this? How does this happen? And so having you on the show was like a request from all my listeners.
Well, this is a pleasure. I'm so happy to do that. That's great. Love to give people tips on good communication.
Excellent. Well, you're the one. There's no tip here. It's all expert advice, right? You are giving us the goods. So tell us what you do in a typical day at your business.
Well, I am a speaker. I am a keynote speaker pretty much as often as I can. I love that work. In fact, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be the keynote speaker for the largest arbitration and mediation services company in the world.
Congratulations.
So, and guess what I'm talking about?
Well, I hope it's communications.
Well, how to look good on Zoom.
Oh, perfect.
How to take your elegance and your in-person credibility and translate it into this little rectangle.
Oh boy, that's challenging.
Some certain things that you can do that help you look much more dignified on Zoom.
Outstanding. Yes. Oh, that's awesome. What a great thing too.
Yeah. I love speaking to audiences and changing their lives.
And I've actually hired you, and I have to say the accolades are unbelievable when you have spoken in my groups and so forth. People just adore you, which is another reason why you're on here. We're sharing the wealth.
Another thing that we do is we work with attorneys when they have a client who is very nervous about being opposed or having to give testimony in court.
You bet.
And when you're nervous and you might have a little tremble or your mouth is sort of dry and you can't quite get the words out, those behaviors look a lot like deception.
Oh gosh, wrong.
And that's the last thing in the world we want. Because when someone's telling the real truth, we want them to be believed. So I work with, my husband and I together work with witnesses who need to be believed. We're very careful about the ethics of all that. And witnesses who need to be liked and trusted. And you can do a lot to help them communicate that they are people that are doing the right thing.
Oh, that's wonderful work. I'm so impressed and so happy that you're there because so many people don't have access to someone like you. And that's exactly why you're on this program, to make sure people know that you're around. So what do you think is the most important communication skill a young professional should have today?
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. It should be a mastery of body language.
Oh, okay.
Body language is really the whole nonverbal communication is 93% of your impact, not of meaning, but of your impact. So you know how to manage this wonderful ability that you already have inside you.
Right.
You don't have to have anything special. It doesn't cost anything. It's already there. You just have to know how to use it. And when young people can learn this, and that helps them in their interview skills, that helps them in their speaking skills, that's what we love to do.
Oh, wow. That's so important too. And again, it's the meaningful work that you're doing on a daily basis, which is so super exciting. So tell us how communications changed in the last decade. I'm sure there's been a few changes.
Oh, Kathy, boy, have there been. My goodness, everything now is digital. We're almost at the threshold of paying for things digitally.
That's true.
You know, with Venmo and all those.
Very true. Very true. Yeah.
Things. So we now meet online.
Yes.
We have a new verb. We Google things.
My new best friend is Google.
That's right. So all the knowledge of the world, Google is putting into digital form. Wow. And it's open to anybody.
So
It's
fascinating.
free.
Yes.
So I just, it is an exciting time to be alive. And so much information is available to so many people that now you have to know, how do I communicate that information?
You bet. Yeah.
So this is a very exciting time, and I love it. And I don't think the online platforms like what we're on right now are going to go away anytime soon.
I would agree with you, Jan, but I am not the communications expert, but you are. So I believe what you're saying too, because I love being on Zoom. I know that sounds crazy, but I've adapted and adjusted better than some. And I listened to you immediately when we were in meetings and you were saying what I needed to do. And I immediately got, all the equipment, like this little guy, which is all the lighting and the microphones and all the things you need. So, and it was because of you, Jan. I mean, you've really helped me a lot. So I'm just so happy that you're the expert, because we all need one in our hip pocket.
Well, we love to work with people like you or other executives who say, I really want just a little bit of polish. Sure. Or I've been elected to an office and I need to have up my game on speaking.
Yes.
Those are the people we love to work with.
Oh, that's so outstanding. Well, I have one.
Yes, I'm sorry.
No, you keep going, because you were getting ready to say something brilliant again, I'm sure.
Well, I was just saying, we're not in corrective behavior. That's not what we do. We are in polishing you, enhancing you, making you even better.
I love the enhance word.
Yes.
Because you are right. You're taking their basic foundation of who they are and you're just upgrading it so that it comes over on the medias that we're using, the different mediums, and we're more like we are in person than what we would be normally.
Absolutely.
So that's fantastic.
Yes.
All right. So one last question, last but not least, and that is, why do you do what you do? I mean, you have so many years of experience in this, and you are a scholar, as well as an educator, as well as a businesswoman, as well as a wonderful wife and a great friend. I mean, golly, you have a lot of people coming after you for a lot of things.
Well, my husband, Neal, and I do what we do because we believe that we were put on this planet to do it. This is our purpose. This is what we were born for. And so this is our ministry. And I want you to see the other half of this.
Yes,
so
please. Is Neal close by?
Over and join us.
Oh, excellent. Yay. We got a bonus doctor here. Dr. Neal Palmer is joining the show.
Neal is a linguist.
Hey, Neal.
Hi.
How many languages do you know, Neal?
Well, I have 3 languages in particular besides English.
Okay.
Not counting English, but
that are really fluent.
That are really fluent: Russian, German, and Croatian.
Whoa! Who learns those languages?
My Hebrew is stumbling along here, and not real.
Didn't you say 12, Dr. Neal Palmer?
Yes.
12 languages?
Yeah,
he can read and speak 12 languages, but 3 of them are completely fluent.
Wow.
That's how I say it. But also, if you are studying something like Russian and Croatian and so forth, those languages are very similar to other Slavic languages like Bulgarian.
Okay.
The other day I was just picked up a Bible in Bulgarian, and I took a look, and I could read just about everything that was in it.
Who picks up a Bible in Bulgarian?
Well, that's like when I tried at the Library of Congress. Okay. I studied Albanian, and you probably are not aware of where Albania is, but it's north, east, and north and west of Greece.
Wow.
So,
well, I want to go to Greece.
It's a very ancient language.
When I met Neal,
yes,
he was reading Russian grammar in Albanian. He was reading an Albanian book.
You couldn't find.
Or Albanian grammar printed in Russian. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I can't. I mean, listen, you guys are way smarter than I've ever met anybody. And that's why I want my listeners to get to know you, because I love to have you on speed dial, Jan. You got to my pocket right here at speed dial.
I promise not to use my Albanian.
Will you greet the people in Russian?
In Russian. Поздравляю вас за это время.
Oh my goodness.
Возможность с вами.
All right. It sounds a lot muffled to me because it's all we should
Very
say
good.
You have mashed potatoes in your mouth.
Uh-huh.
Oh
But
my
that's
gosh.
when we went to Russia, the government sent us to Russia, and Neal was interviewed by Russian TV, and he could do this all in Russian. It was just
I had
amazing.
brought it back when we were there for about a
2
month.
weeks, 2 weeks.
Oh,
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah.
It just comes like with this.
Oh my gosh, it's so fascinating. And
Yeah,
Dr. Neal, I've seen you with your hat on too, that big Russian hat on before.
Oh yeah, that's a shapka.
Ah, there
Yes.
you go. There you go. Well, we're going to end our interview now because I think too much of a good thing is too much, don't you? They have to call you
Oh,
now.
thank you. Thank you for inviting me. That was
Oh,
very
I'm
great.
so glad you came. The two
Yeah, I am
doctors, they're
too.
double trouble and they're amazing together because they can figure out any communication challenge you have. If it's an attorney or an executive or a witness, or if it's speaking at a large event, you know, even a smaller event, you know, they are happy to come and help you guys out. So I'm so excited to have you here and I can't wait to see the work that you get because you guys are amazing. So
Bless
thank you
your heart,
so
Kate.
much.
Yeah,
All right.
Thank you, Kathy.
that really means a lot to us.
Bye-bye.
Us
Thank
too.
you
See you
so
guys.
much.
Take care.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye-bye.